All right, we're gonna see what I can get out of this. This is pinkish magenta stuff I call ham, and you can see it's got a turtle, and we'll see what we get. This is my baton that I use. Believe it's 3/4 steel pipe, brass cap on one end for smaller stuff, and a 1.25" copper cap, and then I poured lead in, and the threads hold it on. And I use this for direct, and I also use it with my copper stick and my one I just made over there. And looks like being further away, my white balance is working a little better. So we'll take it from there. And I'm going to see what I can make out of this point, out of this rock. You can see it's got crystal pockets. You know, it's heat treated Flint Ridge. And I'm not sure when I heated this, but it's been heated for a while. So we'll see what I can get out of it. Rhonda, I want you to see how steep that platform is. And I'm not going after the turtle yet. I'm going to work this side. And then I'm going to get a little bit higher, and then I'll go after the turtle. But you can see where I was up on this platform. You can use the shadows there. I was a good 1/8 of an inch up on the platform. And there's the flake I drove off. From there, clear down to there. I'm going to string this all together and try to make a video. Now right here by my thumb, you can see the second flake, which I moved over. I only moved over about 1/4 of an inch. And you can see, if you look at the bottom here, how high up on the platform I was. You need to have a steep platform strong enough if you want to drive them long flakes across the flint. You know, it's not like glass. Glass will go with smaller platforms, but flint, you got to have a little bit of a platform. Now, I caught this flake so you can see. Look, there's the right platform angle. You know, it's just a big platform because it's a turtle, but there's the right angle. Now here, see that? Where that piece that came out? And there's the flake. And it's a big, flat, broad flake that can make an arrow itself. But once again, right there, you can see the platform angle, the piece, how high on the platform I was, and the broad length of the flake I drove. Now, if I was going to do my cheater method, even though this is the wrong angle, I would go halfway up this, and I would take my angle grinder with a diamond blade on it, and I would grind a channel across there about 1/4 of an inch deep, and I'd put some relief on the top, and I would hit that, and I would drive all them off, and I would end up with a nice flat piece. I'm going to do a video showing that, but this video is just working a piece of the old hammy, is what I call it. You know, as best I can. And when you get a piece like this, you got to realize you're not going to get a 3-inch wide, 3-inch long point. You're going to get somewhere in the middle. Now, what I'm doing is I'm working to get convexity on this side. Once this side is convex, like my finger, like that, then I can start attacking this turtle. But a fortunate thing happened. There was a crack. And look, it gave me a perfect platform with a nice little nipple right down that ridge. So I'm going to grind this to make it nice and strong. And I'm going to shoot that ridge. And I'll probably get 1/3 of that turtle off. And then I'll probably end up getting a spot over here because there's a quartz crystal spot. And that'll give me the other way. Okay, I did a lot of grinding there. You can see I even made the platform steeper, and I ground down the ridge on the back sides over the top. And when I hit that, I'm going to be about just a little bit above where where it looks white, but where the dark patch is probably about where I'll be. And I'm hoping for a tremendous flake to take all of this off. Okay, I think you can already see what the result was, but even blew through that quartz crystal. A couple little birdies out of that. Okay, you can see we did a good bit. Now, we got that quartz pocket which made it turn and create a little seam there. And I got another spot right here. It's really not a good spot because of that quartz, but I'm going to hit it and see, if I could get a good bit of that quartz out. And then I might go ahead on this end and knock that big fat piece off, and then I could just start bifacing. See there? Be back once I knock that other piece off. All right. I got half the quartz. I didn't break the piece in half. I'm going to stop there because I don't really have another good... There's no point in hitting this yet till this big butt is gone now. And this is all quartz on this end, so I'm going to knock it back, make a good platform, and take all that off in one shot. All right, here it is. Now you can see I knocked off, it was all quartz on the end. I was getting that in a point. I knocked it off. I abraded the crap out of it. It does have a little bit of rough surface, but I abraded there. I abraded the bottom. I made a nice nipple, and my goal is to just get this piece. See that? That kind of looks like a lump to the quartz. So if I get that, I'll be happy, and then I'll start working around to actually get the point. But there's how steep things are. And that's how you got to be in the beginning. You got to be big and bold. Big, bold platforms. And, like I like to say, smack it like it owes you rent.